Always remember, we do not describe the world we see. We see only the world we are able to describe. In this universe, the only thing we truly control is our thinking. It's not enough to have a good mind. The key is to use it well. If you truly want to be a seeker of truth, you must doubt everything at least once in your life. Doubt is the beginning of wisdom. Wonder is the first emotion of all. I believe that everything I see is an illusion. Perhaps the only certain thing is that nothing is certain. Do not conquer the world. First, conquer yourself. When someone insults me, I raise my soul so high that the insult can never reach it. By God, I name the being who is infinite, independent, supremely intelligent, supremely powerful, who created me and the entire universe. Divide every difficulty into as many parts as necessary, so that it can be solved. Musical note, all I know is that I know nothing. Reading good books is like conversing with the greatest minds of past centuries. An optimist sees light where there is none. A pessimist runs to extinguish even that imagined light. I know I exist, but the question remains, what is this I that I know? How can you be sure your whole life isn't just a dream? Most human errors stem from the biases absorbed during childhood. Some years ago, I realized that many things I believed as a child were lies, so I had to tear it all down and rebuild from the ground up. Without imagination, reasoning is nothing. Musical note, just keep trying, keep pushing forward. I've made every possible mistake, but I never stopped trying. There is nothing older than truth. Those with the greatest intelligence are capable of both the greatest good and the greatest evil. I can doubt everything except this, that I am doubting. Simply put, I think, therefore I am. To improve the mind, we must learn less and think more. Musical note, I wish to live peacefully and live under this principle. To live well, live anonymously. I have come to believe that our beliefs are based more on tradition and examples than on certain knowledge. Every problem I solved became a rule that helped me solve future problems. It is the duty of every human to do whatever they can for the good of others. Anyone who helps no one is of no value. That nation is best governed where laws are few, but strictly followed. Desire only awakens for things that are seen as possible. Your joy is the unveiled face of your sorrow. The source of your laughter is often soaked in your tears. It is certain that I exist separately from my body, and can exist even without it. The one who stays hidden lives the truly good life. I'm amazed when I think how weak my mind is, and how prone it is to error. Life circumstances often don't allow delays. And when the best path isn't clear, follow what is possibly the best. Maybe I am not who I think I am. Maybe I am more. Only a few seek truth. Most challenge superior arguments to feed their ego and pretend to be deep. To me, all events in nature follow mathematical rules. Musical note, to travel is to converse with people of past ages. Reading good books is like having thoughtful conversations with the greatest people of all time. Nothing is so distant that we cannot reach it, and nothing so hidden that it cannot be discovered. My first principle was, never accept anything as true until all doubt has been removed. There is a great difference between the mind and body. The body is divisible, the mind is completely indivisible. I found so many doubts and errors within myself that my attempt at self-education only made me aware of my ignorance. I am grateful to God, who owed me nothing and still gave me everything. How do we know that what we perceive through our senses really exists? Each of us has a limit to our intellectual capacity, a line we simply cannot cross. So far, everything I considered absolutely true and certain came from my senses. Yet, over time I've learned that senses can deceive. And once deceived, it is not wise to fully trust them again. Though my knowledge is constantly increasing, I do not believe it can ever become truly infinite. We call something infinite when we cannot find its limits. Whatever the case, I firmly believe there is one God who can do everything. So blind is human curiosity that people chase unknown paths without expecting success. Every truth discovered becomes a rule for discovering future truths. I am a thinking being. I doubt, I affirm, I deny. I understand some things, remain ignorant of many. I desire, I resist, I imagine, and I feel. I must never decide on things I do not understand, clearly and completely. Nothing comes from nothing. Common sense is the most widely distributed thing in the world because everyone believes they have plenty of it. Apart from our own thoughts, nothing is fully in our control. Perfect numbers are rare, just like perfect people. God is the only force behind all the movements of the world. Mathematics is the most powerful tool of knowledge ever given to humankind. It's possible that I'm dreaming even now, and all my beliefs are false. Everything can be doubted. Musical note, to live without philosophy is truly to live, with eyes closed, never trying to open them. Until now, I was just a spectator of this world stage. But now, I step onto the stage, wearing a mask. Sometimes even an illusion of joy is more valuable than a real sorrow. There are infinite things in God that I cannot understand, because the nature of the infinite is that it cannot be understood by a finite being like me. Divide every difficulty into as many parts as necessary to solve it. The only certain knowledge is, I exist. My third principle was to always try to conquer myself rather than relying on fate. Give me space and motion, and I shall build the universe. Believe that.